So for Goofy card review, I've decided to start with a new card from the Modern Horizons 3 set, something I found and thought would be, hey, that would be an annoying thing to do. That's a unnecessary thing I can do just to mess with people. Because that's what Goofy card review is going to be all about. It's going to be finding cards and how do you mess with someone with it? Why would you do that? Like, it's not bad. It's not good. You just did it. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on cards I should do a Goofy card review of. Let me see if I can find something stupid and jank to do with it. But for right now, we're going to start with Skittering Cicada. Yeah, you guys like my own little drawing of it? I handmade my own Skittering Cicada. I like having whiteboards. So Skittering Cicada is a 3-mana creature insect type. It's from the Modern Horizons 3. It's my little Modern Horizons symbol. It has a power and toughness of 2/2. Now, its effect is it has flash, and you may cast colorless spells as though they had flash. Now, this is a colorless spell. It's just 3 colorless mana right here. There's no blue pips signifying, it's a blue card. There's no any color pips signifying it's a color card. There's nothing down here signifying that it's a color. There's nothing signifying it's devoid to be colorless. But once again, it doesn't have to have a color to be devoid over. So this is a creature version of Vidalcan Orrery, right? God, I got to figure out a better way to hold these for the future ones I do. You may cast colorless spells that they have flash. Vidalcan Orrery, right? But for colorless only. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, until the end of turn, Skittering Cicada gets trample and gets XX, where X is the colorless spell's mana value. Now, the first jank I had ideas for this was specifically Vidalcan Orrery, because why? Why would you cast Vidalcan Orrery? Well, because people cast Vidalcan Orrery for having consistency, but you're not casting it while you have Skittering Cicada on the field. No, you have your Skittering Cicada. Your opponent doesn't like that you've been dropping Eldrazi's. You've been dropping artifacts and enchantments and equipments to protect yourself with just whenever they do anything. So they're just going to remove this. They're going to get rid of this entirely. They're gonna path exile it, right? No, you don't want that. Or at least you're okay with that, as long as you can still cast spells as though they had flash. What's a colorless spell that you can cast as though it had flash right now? They, boom, shoot it out of your hand. You cast Vidalcan Orrery. And then they just stare at you and go, really? You're like, yeah, I cast Vidalcan Orrery. You're not going to stop it? No, you can kill Skittering Cicada. I have Vidalcan Orrery. Why didn't you cast it earlier? For the look on your face. Is it smart to do? Is it effective? Maybe. Is it something you can do? Absolutely, it's something that you can do. Oh, this side's so much better. So less shiny things on this side, right? Let's try turning this off. Yeah, that's something that you could do. So, other things that you can do with Skittering Cicada that would infuriate your opponent. Because once again, colorless deck. God, I do actually have to light on. It's a colorless deck. You're not going to have colors. Maybe. You could also be running the new commander. But you're not going to have colors. You can't use Rhystic Study, one of the most annoying cards in the game. You pay the 1. What do? Your opponent casts something. You flash in Wandering Archaic. Do you pay the 2? I want to cast Chaos. I want to cast Counterspell on you. I'm going to flash this in. You pay the 2? No? Our Counterspell. Right? That's the most annoying thing I think you can do with this. Just hold a Wandering Archaic and flash it in to just... You pay the 2? No one likes pay the 1. Pay the 2 is doubly annoying. The final thing that's actually kind of a smart thing you can do. Glaring Fleshraker. 2 and a waste. It's a new Eldrazi drone. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, you create a 1/1 Eldrazi spawn. If that's on the field with Skittering Cicada, you then get access to this infinite combo. Whenever another colorless creature enters the battlefield under your control, Glaring Fleshraker deals 1 damage to each opponent. So that's supposed to be, you cast like a Kozilek, you get an Eldrazi spawn token, you get your Kozilek, that's 2 damage. What you can do from there is, with this on, you can flash in Ancestral Statue. An Ancestral Statue, while your opponent's trying to win the game, or trying to remove something on your field, or just generally threatening to take you out or make sure that you don't get to win, you flash Ancestral Statue. So statue targets itself and bounces itself. You do that evidently, pinging 1 damage each time with glaring flesh raker to each opponent. Why? Why'd you do it earlier? Why'd you do it now? Because you look like you were having fun. Thank you. This has been Goofy Magic Card Review.